Here's my microphone on to that. All right. Hello, guys. Welcome back to more Dark Souls. So, last time we went through the Painted World. We beat the Asylum Demon, and I'm trying to remember. There was like another thing we did.
You went to Ash Lake.
Actually, that was the other one onto that. Yeah. Where
The
we got
cool
a giant dragon head, which I think Samadula's still gonna have when we head back into the game onto that for it. But before we do that, for kind of busting the day onto that, with the Priscilla fight, we chose to not end up doing that, and we have a video here actually showcasing the fight in question onto that. So, if you wanted to see what the fight actually is like, let us take a look onto that. I'm curious, like, the design of this one's really cool.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not.
Okay, he just ran right past it.
Plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not. Thou must returneth whence this land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. Thou must
But what if? Guys, rep on that. Okay.
I expected as much from thee. Why?
What?
Yeah, she's invisible. You have to look at her
Oh.
footsteps.
Oh!
And this
okay.
is what makes getting her tail weapon a pain in the butt. Also, she can
Oh.
bleed you.
Look at that fast roll on that. Where's that ninja flipping on that?
Hey, I'm in Air Force One. I can't fully look.
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of glad.
For,
Okay, you know what? I'm kind of glad we didn't end up doing this fight. This looks annoying.
What are you talking about? That's coward talk right there, Patrick.
Okay, well now she's back to being visible on the
Well, yeah, no, she's not going to stay invisible all the time. There's actually a
You know
lore
what?
reason
In
for
Dark
that
Souls,
that I can explain.
Not a,
You don't know Dark Souls. You don't even know, Patrick. You still got the meme idea of Dark Souls in your brain.
Well, okay. I kind of want to talk about that actually when we're done with the because we were actually having a discussion about it in the Discord earlier this week on that.
Didn't get the tail weapon, by the way.
They clearly didn't care.
Okay. Okay, that is kind of a neat gimmick for the fight onto that, for it all not being
Yeah,
able to see
Actually
it.
use the environment to figure out where she is.
Yeah. So, with that, I do kind of want to bring up one thing that, oh wait, hold up.
Up.
Wait, it's because I have display on that. Yeah, okay. Wrong window onto that. I wanted to
Love it.
I wanted to bring up a actual post onto that because I encountered this earlier because my friend Ty is just looking for games for his niece and stuff like that, and somebody was like, what are games that you recommend like giving to younger kids and stuff like that? Somebody on this thread put this post of turn off the blood, unironically Dark Souls Yes, seriously, onto that. And this post was just the feeling of overcoming a great challenge is awesome for a child. And as a child, she's still developing her fine motor skills. Dark Souls will help improve them faster, teaching her precise timing of knowing when to dodge, when to attack to heal. Adults find Soul games difficult because of their motor skills have already developed, so they have accustomed to game/stats with less precision. A lot of strategy is involved, and button mash never works. I speak from experience with my little brother. Also, the settings where you can turn off all the blood onto that. How do you guys feel about that? I'm
I
curious.
still feel like that's a bit of a too much of a jump, but
That
is,
maybe if we're feeling confident.
That does feel like a lot, but I mean, you never know when someone could be built to learn via trial
Maybe
by
when
ultimate
somebody's
fire.
closer to like 10 years old or something like that, maybe I think that it can kind of get in there.
I'm not one to discredit people being able to pick up stuff early. I mean, Christ, most of the best gamers are in their prime when they're still in late teens.
Right, Pat, you peaked 10 years ago.
Oh no!
Anyway,
Yeah, we're gonna head back in on that. My controller is recognized onto that. Thank you very much.
As soon as I could see co-op feed.
Yeah, let me get that on for you guys. Yeah,
that too.
every time I gotta switch between windows onto that. How long is it gonna keep the stupid dragon head on?
Until you die. It lasts until death.
Alright.
Lasts until you die.
So, where are we headed to next at this point?
Alright, Pat, we have two choices. Two paths, one might say.
Technically
we
three.
have the path well, we need to go into one path to get to that third path. We have path number 1, the path of proper, full of cool science experiments and only one boss. It's not that long, but it's also where the key to the DLC is. The other is the path of immaculate pain, aka hell, where they stop designing the game.
I think
It
that
is
first
long,
one.
it is
probably.
hot. Alright, we're gonna go slap C.
I mean, yeah. And Orlando.
Alright.
Yep, we're going to Anorlando. We're going to the Golden Gate there near the first bonfire.
So the main bonfire?
Yeah, that's it's the closest.
Alright. I might need to go in and edit about it because of that goof I did onto that bonfire.
Also, in my playthrough, when I decided to betray Gwendolyn, I died on the first time because I wanted to see how my current layout was working. Not great. You're gonna take a left, and I died. It respawned me at this bonfire because that's the last one I sat at, and in that case, the firekeeper was like, "All right, bet," and then immediately tried to kill me.
You are
Dr.
even
Dice is like, what
Yeah,
the
the
fuck,
only-
man?
The reason she shows up at the outside the cathedral is if you destroy the Guinevere illusion. Otherwise, she stays by the bonfire.
It happens if you destroy the Guinevere V2.
Yeah,
Jojo,
they are technically two different sins.
Jojo talking, Pat, that's just the nerd man's treasure. The kids may not be great at cynical nature of the narrative, but everything else on what makes a Soulsborne game is there. I guess I could see more of an Nerdcraft's treasure.
More explicitly cartoony.
Yeah. Oh, right, because
I
this
wouldn't-
had a golden gate on that, right? I do remember
Yep.
Yeah.
that.
If I had a kid, I probably wouldn't throw them straight at Dark Souls. Like,
Well,
I'd
no.
test the water with other, like, similar adventure games. Not full Souls, but, like, give them a Zelda game, see how they do. If they
Yeah.
like it, maybe throw them into the deep end with Dark Souls.
I mean, not Dark Souls. Zelda is part of the framework that ultimately became Dark Souls' design philosophy. So, Pat, I would actually recommend trying to two-hand this.
Okay, there we go.
There.
Single hand will almost always bounce off its hide, so you kind of have to two-hand it if you don't want to get stunned.
But,
Survey says
nope. Nothing.
you do
No
not
boar's
get
head.
a boar health. Did you get one on the first one you killed?
Nope.
Yeah, but I think once we hit a area of a little bit more color, kind of want to get into talking a little bit on just my experience with Dark Souls in terms of the difficulty thing, because that was kind of a big thing my Discord was talking about earlier this week onto that, and kind of talk about that a little bit more, because I don't think I've actually properly said much about that. I think there we
it is.
go.
There we go.
Now you could, in theory, become Pigman.
Later.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't wear it, but you can still look at its stuff. Actually, not a bad helm.
Severed head of a fully armored Fangboard, which taken one who killed it as proof of his victory, just as the gods did with the head of an ancient dragon, can be worn on the head as a surprisingly sound piece of protective gear.
Yep.
Hey, bonfire!
Bonfire!
Those are like music sheets doing. Oh, because cathedral.
Those are. No, those are actually reading stands, not composing stuff.
Oh, okay. See, this is how you know I'm a choir kid, because I see that in my head immediately thinks music stand onto that.
See, I just
Similar
checked out this book
trademarks.
from this here. I checked out this book from this here Duke's archives. It says you're a bitch.
It's all 200 pages. Just repeat that ad nauseum.
Like,
Books
I love
don't
it when my
actually
library
have
has-
anything written in them in fiction, don't you know? It's all just nonsense, except for the plot important
only
stuff.
when lore is lore dependent on that.
Welcome
Hello!
to Crystal Hell.
Hope you like crystals, Pat.
Of course.
Rail as hell, but hit hard.
Avert your gaze, or you'll go.
Crystal crazy.
Great.
Yeah, you
Oh,
see
yeah,
that
there's
really
also there's
blue
a
guy?
big dude.
Kill
Yeah.
him. Yeah, he might be minding his own business, but kill him. Kill him dead. We will read
We
that.
now
in a
have our
moment.
key to get. We now have our key to get into the DLC.
Ooh,
Now,
that
we can
is-
use that as a chance to explain. So first, let's read the key item.
Oh, it's a key item. Okay. There it is. Half of a broken stone pendant. The vine appears to originate from
Ulysses.
Ulysses.
Deal.
A powerful magic that can be sensed from this ancient stone, yet men of this time can neither manipulate nor sense its power, which has a distinct air consisting of both reverence and nostalgia.
So, we will not say much more details, but we will talk about what led to that item while you deal with the channeler there. So, Dark Souls releases, and it's decently successful. Then they release the DLC, and they tell literally no one where to go, what to find, how to trigger it. So the players just have to scour the world being like, what the fuck is different? And the only thing different is that blue enemy sitting right there in the side of a zone that people probably don't even think of. And then they have to take it to a place based off of the item description, which I will not say anything of yet. I want you to stew on that. But literally, the devs were the epitome of, all right, go find it. Have fun.
Right,
And
me.
everyone's just like,
Right, me.
sorry?
Half of reverence and nostalgia.
Not the phrase you should be focusing on, but
Yeah.
go ahead, Ace.
Yeah, it's fucking World of Warcraft. Recently had a seasonal server called Season of Discovery, which was basically a remix of the original game. The main new gimmick was runes. You would find them all around the world, and they would cause you to do some cool shit, including, like, say, launching lasers through your pants. Don't ask. But finding these runes basically became a game of what's different? Or if I do this stupid thing, will I get a rune? Like, say, there's a random baker in Ironforge that people thought. So if I buy all of
Hey,
her,
you got it.
Yo! You got it.
All right, let Ace finish his thought, and then go find that helmet.
But yeah, so like the idea was like, if I buy all the loaves of bread from this woman and then eat all of them, do I get a rune? If a warlock sucks this world boss enough times, do they get a rune? Is this a rune? If I take 10 instances of nature damage, do I get a rune? I guess I'm jumping into a pit of scorpions.
Just
Yeah.
literally throw anything at the wall and see if it actually triggers it.
A monster head resembling a treasure chest. Once an ancient god is said that the symbol of shame imposed on a long-lost clan exiled for the sin of avarice. Wearing this slightly raises soul absorption and items discovery, but also affects its wearer with the curse of the branded.
I.e., you have a constant dot.
Yeah. Increase your chance to find items and slightly increase the amount of souls that you earn at a cost of a constant debuff.
Nope, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, that's something you go...
Yeah, that's not first game playthrough. That is, I know I'm farming, and I know how to kill these enemies.
Yeah, it's like, that is for dedicated farming.
First time I saw that helmet was a malevolent invader that dropped me off with like a shit ton of humanities. And then I was like, alright, we done. And then he exploded me because he was way over leveled for my character. Like literally the freaking Watchmen meme might as well have been what happened to me.
Yeah, Brandon, I think, once we're kind of out of it, when we're in an area when I can just, talk a little bit more that we don't have, stuff happening around me, onto that, we'll talk about. Oh, hello!
Dude.
Behold.
Chat, he's still learning the,
There's the sun.
Chat, he's still learning Fromsoft tricks.
Also, that man right there is the epitome of people learning the wrong ideas from Dark Souls 1, including from software in later games.
They like putting a lot of gotcha moments on.
There is so many unnecessary gotcha moments when you walk through any freaking doorway.
Well, you know, okay, I
kind of
think that actually
one.
does a good job transitioning into my thing, because we were talking about, there was talk in the Discord about, of Dark Souls 1, of like of it being technically it is an RPG that just kind of spawned into its own genre, and then Brandon was talking about of like, except you play the victim in because of all the times you die onto it. And it's like, admittedly, I don't feel like Dark Souls 1 has been honestly that hard for me. Like, I feel like honestly more stuff of like old school Castlevania I think is actually much more punishing onto it. It's more of, definitely with Dark Souls, at least this game, onto that, it is very much of, I can see why people think it's really hard. It's mostly down to, you gotta learn to respect shit, and that's why I died so many times early, was getting into that mindset. Once I settled into that, my dev count started to go down significantly by that point onto that. And true, I do have two coaches in my corner onto that, but,
only goes so far.
Yeah, like, that could only go so far, and, like, as we kind of pointed out a few times, I've been kind of doing really good when it comes to the actual boss fights on that, I've mostly been dying from environments, which is the times I tend to not respect, stuff in it, because I really feel like Dark Souls is the game of, as soon as you do not respect something, that's when it will whomp your ass at that point onto that.
Yep. Like, Dark Souls, when it released, which was like 2011, was at a period of, check out this guy. It was a period of games being kind of hand-holdy. Like, the general game coming out for late PS2, early 360 era, definitely were very much on the easier side with a lot of conveniences and stuff like that. And Dark Souls kind of returned to your more NES, SNES era difficulty, and was just a lot of just take things slow and competent, and as you get better you can actually start to speed through it. But yeah, it's just like an era of a certain kind of design that people were not used to anymore because they were used to something else.
Before we walk into this. Do you want to know something, Pat, or do you want to let things happen?
It said a try a ring.
We can tell you what ring it recommends, but that's up to you.
Is this a boss fight in here, or?
It has a
Something.
thing.
Yeah. It's like, do you want to know what ring we recommend to put on, or do you just want to walk
Is
in
it
and see what
required
happens?
to get through the?
No.
It's not required, but it saves some shenanigans.
It's also one of the only times you're probably going to use that ring.
Are you able to give me a little bit of a hint onto that to get me on the right track?
I feel like it's pretty much just going to be a binary yes or no.
Yeah.
Old witch ring.
It's not going to be apparent. I'm just going to tell you, like, I'm just going to straight up ask binary yes or no. Do you want to know?
Okay, fine.
You
yes.
have multiple of them.
Yeah,
Okay.
throw out a rare ring of sacrifice or something.
Yeah.
Either of them. Oh, probably
Yeah,
the rare
rare.
ring, actually.
Yeah, rare ring at the bottom. There.
Rare ring. Okay.
Yeah. Gonna flash that, and then whoever's inside there's gonna be so impressed with you. All right, fight Seath.
Surprise, it's Seath! This
Kill
bitch
him.
ain't got no legs!
Well, technically he's just kind of sitting in a pile of crystal. He's not got a whole lot going on.
How do I?
That's a good question.
Right
Pat.
How do you?
Oh.
Try out
how'd
the
you?
fireball. Oh, you're already dead.
Dead.
So yeah, you can't win this round.
Literal. Oh, I've never actually seen that message.
Wow.
So you go in. Seath can't be fought. He kills you, and then he manipulates your spawn point to put you into a cell. Which also
So,
shows
yeah,
that dragon is above your typical individuals.
Now let's actually
I
see
see.
a comparison. To...
Look, it's a fairly good physical helm.
Hmm.
It's a little weightier, but it's a decent helm.
Let me see. Can I roll? Oh no!
Yeah, I feel like we're sticking to the dad mask.
Yeah.
Okay,
Probably stick to dead.
my other ring.
Okay, good old Claranthe. Good old dad.
Okay.
We're gonna be here a while, so we might as well light the
I'm
bonfire.
going to not count that one on the death counter because that's a requirement.
I still wrote it down, so because like
Okay,
it's
fine.
still a death.
That's a dev death.
Yeah. All right.
Now, fun fact: you can actually walk out of the boss door in that fight because of how it's programmed.
Oh wait a minute. Is that enough for a level up? Yes, it
It
is.
is.
Yeah, that's why we had you put on the ring, because I think you still do lose your souls there.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
it's still
okay.
a death. It is still a death. So go ahead and put it on strength.
It cursed you, so that's
We can
yeah.
hit our
You can also
40.
curse you, as we saw. So
Yeah, crystals equals petrification. Also, you got roommates. So kind of like nah, they just pissed him off. Now we can actually go off of a item description that we read earlier that talked about how the Duke's Archives is not just a library anymore. If you look outside, you can see that you are in a prison cell, but you're also what appears to be inside of a bookcase. Seath retrofitted his library into a prison, and it's actually kind of sick.
hey man, do you have
That's
the
what you
key?
get for sleeping on the job.
Thank you.
So yeah,
Prison break!
prisoners escaped.
Hush!
Start the music.
His head
Stop
is so
Medulla's
big.
get out! Start the Yakuza 5 Start the Yakuza 4 prison sequence! We're gonna kill him so gross.
Well, why are there witch snakes?
That's a good question. We may have an
What has
answer
this-
later.
What is he working on down here? So yeah, welcome to the Duke Archives proper now.
Yeah, now we're properly in the zone. Also, Snakeman.
The return of Snakeman.
Lock. Nailed it.
Good job.
Ooh. Ooh.
A maiden set and white seance.
You're in a safe spot, so you can read that right now.
Oh, they can't get in here?
They're not
Yeah,
gonna
they can
follow
climb
you
the
to
ladder, bump. Yeah.
Okay, was a ring.
here. Yeah, seance ring. I think white seance. Yes.
Divine ring entrusted to the head bishop of the Way of the White and apostle to the Allfather Lloyd, uncle of Lord Gwyn. It grants additional attunement slots. Ooh. The head of the bishop of the Way of White is a guardian of law and cast. And one of the great royals,
Thorolin. Now, before you move away from that ring, I want you to go back to that item description and read that first sentence for me one more time.
A divine ring entrusted to the head bishop of the Way of the White and apostle to the Allfather Lloyd, uncle of Gwyn.
Gwyn has an uncle? The creation god that made everything and everyone of the gods and basic humanity has an uncle? Pardon? Excuse me?
Uncle.
Did he marry into a family?
This sounds like some DLC shenanigans.
No, that sounds like someone mistranslated some shit, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're not in the DLC yet, so that's not a DLC item. Oh, you were so close to getting grabbed there.
I wonder if Miyazaki remembered these schmucks and went Bloodborne.
Oh no.
They got humanity in them.
Oh yeah. The other one.
Oh yeah, her set.
Yeah, hood worn by Alabaster.
That's painting art. That's a different set.
Oh.
It's the maiden set. I think it's at the top of the list.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, maidenhood.
White wood worn by traveling maids is part of formal attire regardless of rank. It is soft and well made, but it does not offer much in the way of defense, making it ill-suited for battle.
And you pass by it.
White robe worn by traveling maidens is part of formal. Okay.
We saw a woman wearing that kind of stuff. You saved her from the bones.
Yeah, it was from the bone people.
We should go back and talk to her sometime. You ever just open someone's prison cell and just walk past the prisoner?
Well,
Cell shake down.
just like, hey, sir, I'm just gonna be right by over here, okay? Okay. This one is still on. Got more Kritoras.
Take down.
Got anything in here?
Lock on, that'd be great.
Yeah,
Any
those encounters
contraband?
are not great.
Now we got any containers in here with liquids over 8 ounces?
You guys hiding anything?
Anybody have TSA lobsters?
Extra key.
Go to that other cell, I assume.
TSA lobsters are still Elden Ring, unfortunately.
Also, this is another one of those times where we actually get music in Dark Souls onto that.
This is still more ambiance than.
Yeah, but at least it's something onto that, you know? Plunk!
Has anyone seen a Chris Dreamer, Susie Deltarune, and Ralsei around here?
I hope not.
God damn it,
Chris, where the fuck are we?
Well, someone could probably make an abomination that looks vaguely like Susie.
Chris would be easy, you just got a blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you choose me, then
Bumpers.
bumpers.
Also, yeah, they freaking grab you and then stab you like an octopi. Or is that a squid?
Rofa.
Very
Rofa also
effective.
swing grab. Hear me out. Make some distance first.
Yeah, you accidentally clicked down, so you switched to the dragon head.
Yeah, I might want to take that off if you don't plan to use dragon.
I was doing it for
It was
the
funny
beam.
the one time.
Yes, it was entertaining the first time. Speaking of, I think I remember a video that talked about Dark Souls 1.0, and I think I can actually find an example of the duplication glitch. Alright. Yeah.
Then. Looked like it.
So go ahead and go into this area in here, but do not swing it at any enemies.
Okay.
Get up close to them. And listen.
You're crying.
These women were stolen and experimented on and turned into that.
Oh.
Which is why there's a maiden set up in the cage, because that was some other poor woman that fortunately died before she could get changed into whatever these are. Steve is fucked up.
They go mad.
Also-
Experiment on shit.
You motherfucker!
I.
This is goofy.
Get
Also, fun
your
fact,
ass
yeah.
down here.
Also, fun fact, the Snake Man that appeared in the cutscene is actually a modified player model, so they actually have a super compressed head. If you see it, and it's really goofy.
I think I did
Anyway,
see
let's
it
go-
onto that. He looked really odd on that.
Yeah. Go ahead and turn off the music so that the women will no longer be aggro.
Is that up? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, another Snake Man behind you.
Don't worry, we're
Hi,
immune.
Braves.
All food.
Back, Sam.
Boy,
Now play my entrance theme.
It's a Madula.
I love how we didn't even like plan what song we would do it. We just both invested in the same route, and it worked out.
I mean, it's probably the entrance theme that most people think about because they've probably heard it through osmosis, even if you
Osmosis,
don't
yeah.
watch wrestling. I remember I remember I gave my buddy in high school, other Dan, a goddamn like Funko Pop keychain of John Cena as a gift, just because he kept making John Cena jokes. Just like, fuck it, here, have this. He did like it.
Oh, hey, Logan.
Like, hey. Oh, yeah, Logan's
Look at-
here.
Yeah, look at the ground
Yeah,
pad.
look at the cell.
Oh, hey, Logan.
Hello again. What a chance meeting this is. Alas, I'm imprisoned once again. I don't suppose you could stage me a getaway. The
Logan, my
archives.
man.
Such a storehouse of knowledge, so close but just out of reach. The thought offends me, so I could simply die. As a student of the arts, you understand me, yeah?
We'll see what we can do, my friend.
Oh, we'll figure it out later.
So we missed out on the piece of dialogue, probably just because of how our sequence was going, but Logan does kind of just explicitly say, "Oh yes, I've had my time here in Firelink Shrine, but I'm going to make my way to the archives again. Hopefully I can make it this time." And then when you leave, he'll have despawned, and Griggs would have some things to say, which I think we can go get the dialogue out of him the next time we visit Firelink.
So where does this key go?
Well, there's only one door besides the one over by Logan that we've tried and yet to open, so process of elimination.
It up here?
Yes. Also, you didn't quite notice it because of how things went, but when they activate the music and the poor experiment women start flooding out, all the snake men book it. Like, they don't want to be near them either. Which is why these guys are hanging up here, because they're like, there's There's freaking weird monsters down there. I don't want to mess with those.
In our faces, dude!
Okay, there we go.
Nailed it.
Very.
You
Now
okay,
their
buddy?
bodies are going. Oh, they're pressed in there.
Oh,
Oh, they made it worse. Okay.
I think he's attached to you now. I love ragdoll physics.
Ragdoll's pretty fun. But let's go ahead and stop disagreeing the corpses for now.
I'll be back in 10 minutes anyway.
Oh, no.
What?
What?
So the other, so I know. Oh, hello.
Take care of him first
Back.
and then collect your thoughts.
Yeah. You're
What?
still learning the
I-
Fromsoft trick.
I did watch a long time ago. I did watch Johnny's review of Dark Souls, and I remember him really complaining about a crystal cave of some kind.
Yeah, we'll talk about that soon enough. After you kill these guys, go back to that what you call it? That
Balcony?
balcony. Thank you. All right, so you can take a look at the land, see some zone that we're going to think about. Very interesting. Now, I want you to look up and to the left. More into the sky. You see that black dot that's kind of up there?
Oh yeah, what is that?
That is a door.
Did somebody just die?
So, what probably happened is the zone was moved out in a direction where they were working on it, trying to figure out some like back end for environment stuff. Then they were like, okay, we need to move it into place so that it lines up with some other stuff. And they selected every object, but accidentally forgot to click that door and just dragged everything to place. And that door just stayed over there.
I'm surprised that stayed in the remaster.
Oh, the remaster barely fixed anything actually in this game. It was very minute changes when you actually look at it. Like a couple of bonfires here or there, but otherwise they barely changed anything. When it really
kill his
came
ass,
to,
kill his ass, kill his ass.
objects. Nice. What about the other two?
Oh no.
Cool,
Also,
you did
this is the
step
ol-
1. How about steps 2, 3, 6?
Also, this is the only place where these channelers actually respawn, which means if you want to get their channeler weapon, which if you're going for a full achievement list, you have to, you're gonna come here a lot and you're gonna murder a lot of them, and the drop chance low, quite low.
What on that mimic head, boy?
And considering that they're an enemy type that buffs other enemies in their vicinities, it's real easy to get murked. Yeah, I'm gonna recommend you try making it down to the ground floor on this side. Yeah, I love that floating door. It's so funny. It actually still functions, so people that are able to no-clip their way up to the door and interact with it, it's just a door.
And you,
Ah,
and
fine.
then you go back. Although magical indestructible chairs.
You can, well, not indestructible, you can break them with your sword, but you can't roll through them, I think.
There be.
Let's have a sip. Also, yeah, you are in view of enemies at that bonfire. It's like one of the worst designed ones in this game.
So you don't get to even properly rest onto.
Like, yeah, enemies... Oh! Oh, you got one of them!
Yo, wait,
Kill them.
what? Fucking vagrant?
Kill these guys and then kill that thing if it's still there.
Did not.
Okay.
Did it despawn? Did it run away?
Right here.
Yeah, it might...
I genuinely did not think we were gonna bump into one of those.
I
That's
think
a
it just-
vagrant.
What's
Yeah, that despawned.
exactly?
I'll have Ace explain it, because he probably knows it better than I do off the top of my head.
It's been a bit since I refresh my brain on those things, but basically they're kind of a weird enemy type that only appears if you, like, I think if you leave items on the ground, but not for yourself. When those items disappear, they'll appear in other people's worlds as a vagrant. So they're kind of an online-only entity.
Alright, I
There
went
are
ahead
other-
and pulled up the wiki article so I can explain it in more detail, but go ahead.
Yeah, again, I need to refresh my brain on that, because I didn't think we were going to bump into one!
That's also weird because
Yeah.
I'm not human at this.
Well, you're still online.
Also, are you human? Because your thingy's glowing.
Oh yeah, you are still human because the rare ring saved you from dying. Well,
Ah.
you died, but you didn't lose anything, including your humanity. So yeah, and we still haven't died since we talked to Seath. So yeah, we're back at the start of the zone now. Progress is primarily going to be on the side with the bonfire that we just interacted with.
Okay.
Alright, so...
Look before you leap, man.
Well.
Yep.
What was that about paying attention?
Vagrants. So vagrants are monsters which spawn in response to bloodstains being lost or items being dropped and abandoned. When a player dies and leaves a bloodstain with a considerable amount of humanity, either 5 or more, and fails to collect it before dying again, or if the player leaves certain items and reloads the area without picking them up, there's a chance these will travel to another player's world and become a fragrant. Vagrants appear in 2 forms, one good, one evil. The good form looks like an egg with crab legs and will flee and vanish upon being discovered, whereas the evil form has a claw and a ranged attack and will attack you on sight. So we saw a good one. Good vagrants can drop items useful to the player if killed before they escape, whereas the evil vagrants will drop valuable humanity or twin humanity. If a vagrant is not killed by a player, it will be sent out again to another player's world. This will continue until the vagrant is finally slain. If the vagrant is sent out enough times, it will eventually upgrade to a more powerful Black Phantom version that drops valuable loot when killed.
Yeah, that was a Black Phantom one.
Good vagrants will have an initial phase known as thrift items, in which item bags which appear exactly as the original item was left, except with usually downgraded to often useless. Things typically dropped the first time is talismans, rubbish, prism stones, titanite shards. Then once they've started to go through other worlds, they will become a good vagrant, and that can have much more rare items. So yeah, you saw a world traveler.
Wandering crystal crab.
Yeah, I would I
Here?
believe we need to do hall wugging around these spaces. Let you know there's an interactable that we're looking for around here. Might actually be at the ground level. Tend to forget the exact specifics of the progression of this portion of the zone. Let's go back to ground level and then examine your left side.
So from here, left to right.
Right. Back towards the bonfire, maybe? No, it must be on an upper floor, so we're gonna climb the staircase in this zone and just do some good old wall wugging.
Vagrants are kind of one of those weird mechanics in DS1 that not many people even know about. Like, there's that and Miracle Resonance, I think, which is another thing.
Yeah.
Which I have
We might have
no
to go
clue how that
one
one.
more. We need to go one more floor up, I think. I think we're basically going to go to where the asshole is shooting all that magic at you and telling him to stop. No, we're going to need to take the other side of the staircase to get up to the 3rd floor. While we're doing this, I'm going to boot up my own game, because there is a particular boss fight I may want to participate in, not because of difficulty, but because I want you to get the item that they can drop. And they're kind of obnoxious about getting that item. At least by yourself. Yeah, this is back to the prison
we're
cell.
backtracking.
I get that. Flip around.
Well, if you go upstairs...
So it's up
Or
is
is
like
it possible to go upstairs? Okay. Then...
then you get that to like flip.
rotate, yeah. You might have to navigate to the other side, which I think requires going around the other floor, and then it will lead you to this side. Yeah, I think murk this guy, and then travel to the other side. Careful, these guys do hit hard.
But on the actual staircase themselves, you can flip them.
There is a way to bring them back around, but I don't know if it's present on both sides. We can go check at where it's supposed to line up. Ah, no, here we are. So there's a center. So go ahead and hit this corner first. Make sure there's no items. Okay. So you're going to go here, flip this one around, and then ride it up to get to the upper floors that you need for the other sections.
There are
This-
rocks up to the left.
Yeah, there we go. That will lead you to the other side. Stop it. Get help. So you can fall onto that, thankfully. And then we're going to want to flip this around. Then the bottom path is going to lead us to where we want to go. There's obviously more zone to examine, but I think focusing on progress in this area will be better for us in the long run. Yeah. And this little cubby hole.
You do have fireballs, remember?
Yeah. You can huck a fireball at him if you want to tell him to stop. Unfortunately, he does crystal durable.
We also haven't been upgrading our pyromancy flame lately.
Yeah, we didn't even get it to the maximum needed to talk to Koalana. I helped you cheat that. Whee! That's the thingamajig I was looking for. Pop that open.
Shortcut.
Yep.
A bat cave.
Now let's examine these rooms.
Alright.
Safe. Blue chunk. Do you like magic?
No.
Is that for a Moonlight Greatsword?
No.
No,
It's
not-
just for magic upgrades.
General magic. The Moonlight Greatsword is too special for that. Safe.
Oh, a Chandler set.
You can read that.
Helm of Chandler, sorcerers who serve, Thief of Scaleless. The 6 eyes arranged in 2 vertical columns compensate for Thief's lack of eyesight of sight. The heaviest protective gear for sorcerers imbued with magic.
So yeah, Seath is blind. He's,
Why do you
he's
have
pale.
so many books? You don't even have any eyeballs!
Even after one of the Thief's madness, the Snatchers, as they were often called, ventured to far-off lands to find suitable human specimens.
So that is what we mentioned earlier. Seath literally has these guys not only read him all his books because Seath is blind, but also sends them out into the world to kidnap women so that he can experiment on them.
Ugh.
What if Hojo, but also a dragon and also a bitch? Well, I guess Hojo's already a bitch, but you know.
And yet somehow he gets all the bitches.
No.
Wow. I mean,
That's
See him at
the
Costa del
weird
Sol.
point is Costa del Sol.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Hold. I thought we were talking about Sith. I thought we were talking about Seath, and I was like, Seath don't get no bitches.
yeah, see? No, he's all bit. It always will be.
Crystal and
He's he is a literal race traitor because he was jelly that he got no legs, got no eyes,
No-
and is gonna die.
you
ain't
maidenless,
even got
eyeless.
Tailless.
Like literally, like we were talking about freaking Zande in Final Fantasy 3. Like Seath has literally got that same stuff of like, what do you mean I'm the only dragon that's gonna die natural death? That's bullshit. I disagree.
I will write a strongly worded letter.
And then he creates his own crystal tower with blackjack and hookers.
Except all the hookers are fucking Eldritch Abominations that have been kidnapped and turned into Eldritch Abominations. Because they were once women.
So yes, well, be wary of liar. Whichever while ahead.
Classic.
All right. Oh, no, that's okay.
Alright. Now, if I remember correctly, from
There's
here to the boss, there are no bonfires.
Yeah. From the bonfire to the shortcut, you have to run every time you want to fight the boss.
So we're probably
there is
kindling
a-
that shit funny.
Oh yeah. Also, there is a particular golem around here that I highly recommend that you interact with.
Dead. There, well.
Fatty. And 69 rating. Perfect.
I can't get in!
My thighs are too thick.
I am built like fucking the Rock.
So yeah, it's basically heavily implies that part of the Seath experiments just created crystal golem automatons. You know, in his off time.
As you do.
Why wouldn't you?
And then some of them just started to leak out and escape to the greater Lordran. I wonder if they saw the Hydra and was like, that's kind of like my dad. Are you my mommy?
I love gold!
Watch out, it's Goldberg! He's gonna spear you!
If you get speared by that thing, that would suck.
Yeah, just... like, you're made of rock, that thing is rock.
Alright. Now, don't swing. The gold ones kidnap people.
It was you who rescued me.
Oh,
This was a girl!
Thank you.
That's not
I am
Siegmeyer.
Katerina. I don't know how I ended up in that crystal. It wasn't terrible in there, but I could hardly move. I must think of some way to repay you.
Speak, onion laddie.
Oh, have you seen my father? You wouldn't miss him. A suit of armor just like mine. Thank goodness. I knew he was here somewhere. Well then, now I must find him. Thanks again, truly. Now if we'll just stay put and keep out of trouble.
The
Poison
onion
swamp.
family.
Thank goodness. Well then, now if we'll...
Shit. So, maidens kidnapped. Seems like these guys might also be a different kind of kidnapper that they take advantage of.
And they keep
If you
trying to
remember-
get Seath.
Good.
yes?
Finish your thought. Mine's gonna go elsewhere.
I was just making a joke. And he's so mad that he's maidenless, he's literally sending out his golems to find maidens and then turn them into cool serpents like himself.
As they cry in their sleep, if they can even sleep anymore.
It's like some warmed by a hollow night who's partially crystallized, grid side defense. Yep, okay.
Seems like that guy just got a face full of Seath and then kind of just stood back up again. It was like, oh, I guess this is my life now.
Oh. I mean, it could be worse.
Now, before we go in down there, did we get a key from those chests earlier?
I think.
We did.
Then we should
Did
go
Howard
use
hear
that
something?
key.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we should
Yeah,
go
I think
use
we
that
should
to save
go-
our man.
Yeah, we need to save Mr. Man, Big Hat Man. Who... I don't think he's really mad that he's stuck in there. It's like, at least he's being left alone for the most part.
I think he's exasperated. He's just like, really? This happened to me again? Try jumping off. I think that can happen. Yeah, let's backtrack to the prison cell and go,
What does he mean by this? I'm so confused.
sometimes you just want to say something. You gotta write a message because you succeeded, so you write something down.
I was wondering what the bug was. There's a firefly buzzing around my room.
do I gotta homeward bone to get back? Or?
No, you can. There's a ladder.
Yeah. Ladder.
Fine.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Ah, over there. Yeah.
We got a lot of souls right now. That we got the double. I feel we're getting pretty up there on our level because I think next one is 80 on that.
You're pretty strong.
So I'm assuming is 99 the max onto that, or
No. The max is all your stats are maxed out.
Oh, okay.
Which very few people will ever experience because of how much grinding it demands, even on higher New Game Plus levels.
Yeah, so typically people will stop around the soul, at least for PvP, most people will stop around 120-ish. Or 150, depends. But 120 seems to be the generally agreed upon. This is kind of where you stop if you want to engage in other player shenanigans, both co-op and PvP.
That seems to be like the general end of a playthrough level onto that kind of deal.
More or less.
And for PvP purposes, it's also a good scope so people can really get their builds together so they don't have to cut corners.
So typically you won't, unless you're grinding a lot, you won't hit 120 in most games in a playthrough, unless your name is Elden Ring.
For obvious
that's
reasons.
Just I mean, it's also just naturally a longer game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For it's actually much longer.
Oh, cool.
It literally is Dark Souls 4, 5, and 6 in one game. 7 if you count the DLC.
No, I might as well actually tell you, because we're not going to experience it in our game, because that would require you to purchase a bunch of miracles that you're not going to use. But Rhea Thorlin, who we saved from the Bone Zone, if you buy every item in her inventory and then progress the storyline a bit, she will inevitably be kidnapped by one of Seath's channelers, taken here, and then hollow out inside one of these cells.
Aww.
It's like the final straw that breaks the camel's back of, like, she has had so many catastrophic failures, and then she gets kidnapped and thrown into a prison cell where she doesn't even know. She just finally just gives up. It's really sad.
Feels bad, man. Body video, tell me about it in your cool voice.
Maybe
if Petrus didn't gaslight her, then she might have had enough strength to survive for you to come and save her from here. But alas. The funny thing is that, like, Petrus's gaslighting of her is a freaking bonus to his grand scheme to cuck the church hierarchy. It's not even a grand scheme, it's absolutely petty. It's like...
Hello!
Like, man... Oh yeah, they do all respawn, so you'll have to clear them out. Also, I do recommend that you kill the two that were crying, because they're holding items of value to us.
You are really banking on the fact that you hit first. It doesn't work all the time.
Hey man, this guy plays fighting games. He knows the matchup. If you hit first, that's typically a good sign.
The only frame you need to be faster by is 1.
Look, you just gotta be more plus than the other guy.
You gotta just be when getting chased by a bear. You just need to be faster than the other guy. You know?
Or just be built different if your name is Taiga Saijima.
So yeah, go ahead and put these poor women out of their misery. Just make sure you don't clip Logan. Also, these women are much tougher than the other ones. So let's read these miracles.
Night, special miracle granted by maidens of Guinevere, Princess of the Sun, restores high HP for self and vicinity. Miracle, Guinevere, the princess cherished by all, grant her blessing of many warriors. Special and gradual HP restoration to self and vicinity. Okay, nice.
So, Seath's kidnappers did not just steal humans. They even went into next door and stole Guinevere's handmaidens. And no one stopped him.
Oh,
Gwendolyn!
I'm safe.
Gwendolyn, I think he was stealing
twice.
some of your
I must be
nieces?
sure to repay you. I will visit the archives. If I discover any new spells, I shall share them with you. Prepare to be impressed by the onward march of sorcery.
unfortunately, you're too stupid to get to.
And then
Ooh.
the Firekeeper, because Pat, that dragon did not stop kidnapping women. Like, even Firekeepers, he's like, yeah, no, steal that. We take those. BadDragon.com.
Yo, she got so much. Yo, these firekeepers have so much humanity in their fucking tits, man.
So yeah, go to Firelink actually, because I think we'll want this zone to respawn so that Logan can go to his new spot. And we can also take the opportunity to talk to Griggs.
Yeah, I believe that is the last firekeeper soul we can get without engaging in murder.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you want, you can absolutely kill the spider lady downstairs and take her humanity soul and then give it away.
Or vice versa, take this lady's soul
Actually,
and give it to the fair lady. Well,
once you've revived her like this, she is untouchable.
Oh, never mind.
Let's talk to Onion.
Oh, hello again.
Oh,
We're both managing quite well, aren't
A woman.
we? But I haven't found my father yet. Have you seen him?
I thought he was here.
Last time we saw him, he was hanging out in Blightcom. So yes, we have seen him lately.
Really? Then he
Yes,
must
Yes
feel
Town. Where's Yes
sorry
Town?
He's caused you trouble. He has a knack for that. If you just stay put.
Adventure! Jumps into a freaking bottomless pit.
Jumps in the well right
Dude,
there.
Alright, yeah. Griggs, my man!
Oh, there you are.
How's Fucks?
Just so you know, Master Logan has left on his own again. It seems that he is still determined to find the famed regal archives in Anor Londo, and I have decided that I must
found
search for him.
Speak more. What more do you have
Hello.
to say,
Terrific
soon to
see us
be
both in
cool
one
character
piece.
in Final
I
Fantasy
pray that
XIV?
you never go hollow.
Okay. I guess you're still too stupid that he won't sell you even Logan's hand-me-downs. So yeah, if you have enough intelligence to hit his benchmark, then he will sell a bunch of stuff that only Logan would normally sell. And then once you buy out that, then he will progress on his own journey.
No, now I'm thinking about it.
Are you actually considering murking the spider?
Let's not get rid of that bonfire yet. It's going to be useful for us at the very
Okay.
least.
Yeah, it's gonna be useful, and +5 is enough for what we need.
Yeah, it's also kind of at a big maybe before endgame of doing it, just because it seems like that poor girl just is like surviving but not living anymore onto that. So
We can. There is something we can do with her.
okay.
Yep.
Duke's Archives.
Yeah, Remember, she has a covenant,
Actually,
and the whole point is feeding her humanity to help her get better.
before we go there, actually, while we're here, can you go talk to Petrus for me? Haircut?
That's Boulder hit.
Yeah, over here.
Haircut of evil! Ignore your own.
Oh, I'm sorry. Miracles, was it? Sometimes I lose myself. Pay me no mind.
Check his items. I want to see what he
Oh,
can, what you can buy off of him. Okay, excerpt, force. Okay, that's all still standard. Check the equipment. Okay, nothing special there. Okay. There's a potential event that would update his inventory, but it hasn't happened yet, so we will ignore him. Actually, also, there's another person that might be here. Turn around and hug the right wall, the far right wall. Nah, he's still not showing up. Video game triggers be weird. Ingward, the channeler from from New Londo, eventually moves up here, but I don't know what's holding him off from showing up. Alright, yeah, let's go back to the archives. Also, you do almost have enough for another level up.
I think we could pop a soul when we get here. On that.
Yeah, just make sure you get out of the way of the archer. He might see you.
Alright, let's see. How much do we need?
Need like 1,000? Yeah, 20k. 20? 10k.
Alright. See. Got the box.
A little bit more. Oh no, perfect.
So it was 38 you guys wanted me to get to for that for strength?
40 is a
39.
safe stopping. Well, 40 is a safe stopping point since that's the soft cap.
Alright.
Yeah, and you'll
Well-
be able to two-hand every strength weapon in the game.
Yeah, okay. Alright! Let's
So
start the
going-
track!
So we're
Well,
gonna go
before you
talk to
go-
Logan, which he should be where you found all those chests.
If you want to, you can crank this bonfire to give you
Ooh,
20
yeah,
heals.
that's a good point, yeah. Hold on, first.
Yeah,
Talk to
the next
Logan.
boss is on.
Talk to Logan first, because someone may invade you, because this is still a high enough level zone that people
Alright,
might be doing
Logan
shenanigans.
is where?
Where you fought the Mimic, so the passageway over here for the shortcut. So he'll be in one of these rooms. There he is.
Oh.
His dark clothes really
okay,
blend
man,
in.
you blended.
Hello there.
He-
I was expecting you.
It's like he doesn't kind of.
This
It's like he
is
wants
truly
kind of
magnificent,
left be.
more than expected even. As promised, I shall share the new sorceries with you and the secret of Seath's immortality.
Oh, that's important. I want to know that.
The secret of Seath's immortality. If you have fought him and were imprisoned, you must know that Seath is a true undead, different from ourselves. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death. His wounds close promptly, and no mortal blow affects him, granting true insulation from death.
Repeat that dialogue.
It is an effect of the primordial
Weird.
crystal. A sacred
Crystal?
treasure pillaged by Seath when he turned upon the ancient dragons. So only by destroying the primordial crystal can you so much as scratch his hide. And it so happens the primordial crystal is in the inner garden of these very archives, the Crystal Forest.
I guess
The tomes
we know where
stored
we
in
need to
these
go.
archives are truly magnificent. A great pool of knowledge, the fruits of superior wisdom, and an unquenchable desire for the truth. Some would say Seath had an unsound fixation, but his work is a beautiful, invaluable resource. All progress demands sacrifice, and I certainly bear no antipathy for that wonderful, scaleless beast. The tomes
Game
stored
respects
in
game.
these archives are
Alright.
truly magnificent.
Can you check his actual inventory now?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what he
Or this-
sells.
Hello? Oh,
So we can actually have a read up about some magic.
Sorcery that improves on Soul Arrow, at Dragon's School. The acquisition of the spell is the appearance of a parentheses, coordination as
Coronation.
a more powerful but also slower sorcery, difficult to do because of long cooldowns and limitations for castings. It's difficult to use a heavy soul arrow, but powerful enough to make it well worth it, adored by certain sorcerers. Developed by Big Hat Logan. Life originates in the soul, no matter the soul mass draws towards it. This sorcery is the window into seeing into Seeker Logan's methods. Let's see,
Soul Spear.
a soul of Logan's strength. The soul spear is referenced repeatedly in Legends and is said to be on par with Lord Gwyn's lightning. weapons.
And there we go.
The power, the magic.
No, keep on. All right. So, fun fact about the magic weapon stuff. Now, with the magic weapons, those are basically just really big damage buffs to your weapon that scale off of your magic stat or intelligence. The magic shield is interesting because it basically takes your normal shield but gives it great shield properties. So big defense without as much of the weight penalty.
Yeah, I mean, and if you're crazy enough, you can throw Great Magic Shield onto a Great Shield and just become the wall.
Nigh unkillable.
Or at the very least, your stability is so cranked, you're not going anywhere.
And also, yeah, just a lot of the soul weapons are basically, yeah, no, Logan did a lot of labbing, and he figured out how to make some pretty strong magic. People think it might be on the level of God. We think that might be an exaggeration, but hey, man, that's still a pretty high bar.
In the list 3 times on that.
Yeah. Ratchet that up.
Think that should be good, or any more?
I mean, this
I think
is the
that's
max.
maximum.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
so-
max. Okay.
Look at that shit burn.
Burning.
All right.
Might be a bit much, sit next to, honestly.
Well, in the original game, it was
Oh,
actually more like the actual Estus substance, which wasn't actually fire. It was a different material entirely. All right, to the crystal bullshit.
Oh boy.
If you survive long enough to stay human, I would like us to do a co-op shenanigan.
Well, you are... This is certainly interesting. Welcome to the Crystal Cave.
Crystal Cave.
Oh boy. Oh!
I move like
And-
butterfly!
Welcome
There
to
we
the Crystal
go!
Cave.
Oh no.
Do you like sketchy geometry?
Fun.
Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy!
I see we have gotten to Dark Souls was designed territory onto that. Okay.
Yeah.
We are slowly entering that.
Like, this is getting pretty in there. Like, Duke's Archives, I'd call it designed. It's decently well realized. The Crystal Cave is,
A choice.
and then there's Izalith.
Well, we'll get there probably
Yeah,
next
it's
week.
been mentioned by name, so I'm fine mentioning it. But yeah, Izalith is spicy.
There, we're gonna hang a right, I think.
Yes.
onto this.
Yeah, you can see pathway here. Wait, back to what fucking Big Hat Man was talking about. Yeah, the ancient dragons had this High Moonlight Butterfly. The ancient dragons had this crystal bullshit that literally made them double immortal. They
Like,
didn't
yeah,
even
if you're-
need it.
If you're already an immortal dragon that has no fear of death, then why do you have a crystal that can give you immortality?
We even have this crystal bullshit. Makes us double immortal. Don't even need it. Don't even need it.
It really does beg the question of, like, yeah, why and how?
Yeah.
It's not like they were once mortal and then they gave themselves immortality. They were always like that, so why develop?
They were
Like, it
like
makes
that
no
before
sense.
time had a name.
Now, I will let you know that, unlike the other golden crystal golems, this one is not hiding a lady, so you don't have to worry about potential geometry physics happening. Oh, it would be so stupid. Imagine freaking Siglin spawning and then he just slides off the freaking thing.
Yeah, just windshield wiper sound. Just...
Hi, Crystal Butterfly. You're looking real pretty. You invaded her personal space. And I'm also willing to bet that she indeed was a she, considering that seems to be Cease modus operandi, is grab ladies, make them into stuff.
Do I gotta fight
Also,
her?
no,
Okay.
you do not. She is
No,
window dressing.
don't even.
It ain't worth it.
Literally ain't worth it. So, yeah. I think have a good go at it for the boss. Well, get the feel of the zone. If you make it to the boss, have a fight with the boss. And if things don't go perfectly well, we can look at co-op shenanigans.
I just know that this boss is considered a pain in the ass just because of the long trek you gotta do towards it on that.
Getting to the boss is much harder than the boss themselves, I'll be honest.
It's just one of those you really don't want to die on that fight on too.
Yep.
You gotta do all that shit again.
Now imagine, you will, if another dragon boss had a long ass run back with very annoying enemies that can chase your ass to the fog wall in a game where you have no invincibility when going through fog walls, and the boss itself was a pain in the butt.
Why do I hear Dark Souls 2?
Fuck Ancient Dragon!
In the defense of what he's bitching about, it is an optional boss that you don't have to fight. That is my only defense against that boss, because honestly the boss is kind of bullshit. Mostly because they designed it like, why are you fighting this? You should not be fighting this.
Except you're gonna kinda have to fight it if you want to go after another boss.
Well,
because
it helps. You don't have to fight that one. It just helps.
Dark Souls 2 was certainly made.
They were definitely still under the design philosophy. Hey, read that. Do you like invisible paths?
Well, it's not the...
Oh, wait, no, go back. Actually go into this crevice. There might be an item here to pick up. No, okay, this is progress. Hello, sir.
That was my brother!
And, yep. Crystal Caves.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, boy.
We love it here. So designed, so fun.
Much design.
Such level, such geometry. I wish I could see it. This geometry is so good you can't even see it. You can't. Yo, it's like John Cena. You can't see it because it's so good.
Yeah, this is probably gonna be a fight that you lose your patience on. Sen's Fortress got that impatience out of you, even though you kind of got into the vibe of the game. This is probably gonna repeat that.
Funny enough, there's snake men surrounding it.
Yeah, it's quite possible that, yeah, they were of Seath's employee, and then he told them, hey, you guys, go hang out at the testing grounds. Which is actually probably an interesting timeline, because we don't really know when Seath went mad. It could have been close to when the fire started to go out. It could have been much after Gwyn did the whole linking of the fire stuff. Could have been last week, we don't know.
I guess I could probably talk about it now. There's a bit of implication that Priscilla was one of C's creations?
Yes. Since she is a crossbreed of a dragon, and currently the only dragon that is alive that people know of is Seath.
So he probably took some of his DNA, smashed it together with, like, probably Guinevere's DNA, and bam! You
Or at
get
least-
Dragon
or-
Babby.
Yeah, or any of the god handmaidens that she had there. People like to go with Guinevere because goddess of fertility and also big woman. I think that's literally the stopping point of their theory crafting.
Like,
It's like
he would probably have, at any point, the closest access to her, at least before she
Yeah.
left.
especially, I mean, his Chandler's kidnapped some of her handmaidens, so his influence got real close.
Where do I go?
There is a way to tell.
To death.
Oh, and you go there! Dead!
There
I
is-
go to
there is
die.
You go to die. So there is a way to tell where the invisible platforms are.
It's like that sparkling thing. Right there?
Yes, there's the not snowfall that is landing on them. That is what leads you to what is the hidden paths. And since you're online, if someone's being real nice to you, they can make paths to help you see more. And if you have the crystal prisms, you can use those to make your own path.
And they do give you 20 of them before coming in here. So, yeah. Man, this is truly the Death Stranding experience. You gotta rely on people for navigation. I would be surprised if Death Stranding was kind of inspired by some Dark Souls-esque, like, soft player interaction. Like, not actually interacting with players, but more echoes of them.
Maybe like a bit of dirty.
That too.
Dirty probably
Well,
would've
you
been
don't
more
physically bump into people in Death Stranding. It's more like you can see the creations of other players and make use of them. So the idea is coming together to build routes to make getting around the world easier. Kojima believes in bringing people together to do cool things. And then he went to make another, and then he basically made Death Stranding 2 a new Metal Gear Solid game in a good way. Oh, and goodbye.
What?
Oh,
What?
what? What? What?
What?
What? What the fuck? Yeah, just insert the freaking JonTron. What? What the
What
fuck?
the fuck? I think I'm starting to see where Dark Souls was no longer designed.
They had an idea, and it was being chopped on the chopping room floor, but then someone was like, hey, we got to ship now. They're like, ah, shit, it's still connected to the body. Okay, push it out.
Get up some metal. We gotta cauterize this shit.
Yeah, we're not even going to do one of the optional invisible paths that has rights and lefts and stuff to get a upgrade material you're not going to use.
What is it, like a blue Titanite slab or something?
Yeah, the slab is behind an invisible path, an optional invisible path. I've done it once because I was going for the achievement.
He did it once for the vine. Or
I don't
the
know if
TikTok, as people say nowadays.
If I ever get into the mood, I'll probably get the 100% on Steam for the remastered version too, honestly.
It's fine.
It was a simpler time.
Okay. Okay.
So
Look very
this will drop you onto
carefully.
an invisible path,
Just go.
then turn around. 'Cause what you're looking at is the optional invisible path that leads to the freaking slab that we don't care for.
Return the slab. You can have it.
So this will... Alright, so you're going to want to drop down there, because that will lead to progress. Then have a look at your left. So your character's left. And see if you can locate where some falling ice is. So that
I think I can
on
see it to the
your
right. But
yeah,
that
the right
probably-
leads back up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this isn't a dead end. You should be able to make progress from here. But the particle effects are not helping.
I'm not seeing anything on this. No, 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 no!
What are the?
Oh, I think I see. So the path is not to fall off. It's been too long that I thought that there was a second path down there. I will not give many defenses for this zone.
Honestly, there will not be much defense of this game design until we hit the DLC.
Yeah, because they had time.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to understand what people mean by Dark Souls second half.
Like, there's a lot of neat ideas, but they weren't all
Because I was even saying,
finished.
it definitely feels like the difficulty kind of takes a weird turn at this point. It's either way easier than it's been, or just fuck you. Which this area is definitely feeling like. Mostly because of jank on that.
Yep.
And oh boy, just wait for more jank later.
Brandon's asking, is Dark Souls 3 difficulty more consistent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, it's like DS3 I would assume is probably out of the main trilogy the one that got like the best development cycle.
They knew what they wanted to do at that point, which was more in the vein of what they did for Bloodborne, so they kind of continued on with that trajectory. So they weren't trying to reinvent the gameplay wheel.
Yeah, well, the biggest gameplay shakeup was definitely the reintroduction of the MP bar from Demon Souls, as well as weapon arts, which I'd say didn't quite hit their full potential till Elden Ring.
That's the consensus I hear.
2. 1.
None.
All right, so
0.
yeah. So you're gonna follow the path starting from this message. So you're gonna keep going forward from where you're facing that message, and follow the falling crystals. If you ever want to help give yourself a point of reference, you can grab those prism stones in your pocket, and they should illuminate the path permanently until, I don't know, you use too many of them.
Don't go back.
Yeah, that's tempting fate right there, my friend.
It's like, look straight ahead. You see how it's still hitting? Yeah, just walk forward. Walk forward.
Yeah.
Keep walking.
It looked like there was a turn in that whole path.
There may be. I don't trust it.
Yeah.
All right, you're past the worst of it.
I think now
Now we just gotta make some clam chowder.
Okay, I do remember these from Johnny's review saying, like, you gotta kill these things, otherwise they're gonna follow you into the boss fight on that.
So he ran in and then died to the clams! Clam!
Yeah. If you were human, this is around where I would put my summon sign to show up, because, oof. It would be real unfortunate to summon in a friend and then just have them trip on the freaking invisible paths.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a bonfire... I'm pretty sure a bonfire spawns after killing C.
Yes, every Lord So boss fight will give you a bonfire, which then became just the norm, which was actually kind of already the norm from Demon Souls, because the boss was the end cap of the level, so they would always spawn you a bonfire.
It kind of hit it. There were a few funny instances of that with DS3. Mainly one instance where you kill a boss, it spawns a bonfire, You walk into the next zone. 10 feet later, you hit a second bonfire within view of each other.
Yeah, that's some stupid design.
You could have just
I
just capped the first bonfire.
It reminds me of this one moment in Klonoa 2 onto it, because like they have this one level that like interconnects with itself, like you go one way and then you go on a higher path and then you go the other way, kind of deal for it. And it's like one of my main complaints about Klonoa 2 is that I do feel like some levels go on for a little too long. And I think I had in my review notes when I was trying to do that video, was just like the moment I got through a level and I saw 2 checkpoints literally on top of each other, that's how I knew at that point.
Yeah, it's just like, I kind of get why they put the second bonfire, because it's right next to a few things. Like, I think it's right next to a shortcut that leads up into... Oh yeah, I think that's all players who died to Curse.
Yeah, every crystal corpse on the ground is a dead player. Look at this shiny shit. I wonder if it's important.
Look at this crystal bullshit.
The medulla is just perpetually stuck in a...
Yeah, and also now you can get a real good look at Seath's bullshit.
It's got a bit of fucking, what's the one boss Kulak's body going on.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, anyway,
Crystal's
say hello
actually
to
behind.
the United States. Say hello to the United States title champion. Anyway, we're gonna try to get behind. Oh, yeah. First we need to kill Crystal.
You gotta break his crystal first.
Where's the actual crystal?
It was actually behind you from when you started, so turn around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There it is.
What's up, Frank?
Hey.
Excuse me.
All right.
You motherfucker! Oh. And now we go for the tail. The big one on his butt.
Yeah, his big appendage.
Don't bother locking on.
Yeah. Yeah, just swipe at that.
Should be strong enough that it shouldn't take too long.
That's pretty lucky. Now that is curse, so be wary
Yeah.
to not stay in the crystals for too long.
Thankfully, your curse resistance seems to be pretty decent.
Yeah, Havel
But,
set has some great curse resistance. Now, yeah, go get that tail.
He'll stop
Samadula,
turning.
what are you doing? Go get that tail.
Yo, go catch.
Please.
Yo, go
Come
tail
on,
chase.
Dula.
My armor is very heavy. I would like to get your tail.
Get the tail, Dula. Then he does this.
Whoa.
Now watch. You still gotta watch the fucking tail, though. My man is flopping around this goddamn tail. Still not it? Okay, you're fine.
Gotta get behind him again, though. Make sure you're hitting more of the base than the tip.
I feel like I've been hitting the things. God.
Yeah. If he's so blind, what does he spin on and turn on a freaking dime?
It'd be some shit if he was like old hero from Demon Souls, where if you equip the silencing ring, he just can't find you.
Fucking
You
You
want
see
what's
why
in my tail.
Yeah, this is why I volunteered my service. The boss isn't hard. It's just like, just let me cut off your stupid tail. I want to see a reference.
I want to see the cool thing.
Push me, tail. Come on.
Yeah, maybe your side leg tentacle will help me get in.
If I squirm around my tails enough, I'll hit you somewhere.
No, I do believe the Hush spell actually does hide your footsteps from Seath. It's just he has a much better sense range than the typical blind individual.
He might die before that tail cuts.
Yeah. He has a similar but opposite issue of Priscilla in that the actual
Oh,
hurt box for the tail specifically to cut off is weirdly is not. It's more specific than you think. Are you having fun, Subdula?
no.
You just want to see the reference. I think one more hit might kill him.
I will light swing on it. Did I have one hand swing at this? Try again?
That will do less damage.
Oh my god!
Be right round like a record, baby.
This is just a fat body in KH right now.
Let me hit you.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Please, I just want to get to your tail.
Just want to check what's in your tail.
I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I
just want to get up in there. Why are you so against it?
Oh.
Okay, yeah, one hit will kill.
Oh, he just barely killed you.
Oh. Oh, yes, I can get to that
tail.
That do be the boss fight. Where do you want me to put my summon sign down?
Probably in the what do you call it? In the slam room, probably. On that.
Alright.
Lambs!
Refresh my own game.
Buddy, hey, it's a high.
Good design. Good design.
Like, he's not a hard boss fight, but if you want his stupid tail, then you're gonna go through well, you want his tail solo. You're gonna go through a song and dance for it.
So why do we want the tail on there?
Because it's a cool weapon. Not for you to use, but to look at.
Okay.
Because it's interesting.
Yeah. Alright. Do you want me to load up before the clam so I can help kill them?
Sure.
Of course, honestly, you're so much stronger than Prunus physically that you'll probably be able to kill them way better than I could.
Yeah, like, they weren't much of a problem for me on...
Yeah. My build's kind of garbage, I'll be honest, so it's, I'm definitely not... I'm relying on prior knowledge to get through more encounters than actual, raw damage.
No!
Yeah, don't try jumping.
I was trying to roll onto that one.
Yeah, well, it's the same button in this game.
Do they change that later on?
Yes.
Yep.
I assume in the Elden Ring for sure.
Oh yeah, Sekiro and Elden Ring introduce a dedicated jump button. Before that, they allow you to map jump to sprinting L3, which is a lot better because it's, you know, a separate input.
Yeah.
It works well enough. But that dedicated jump button goes crazy, not for the actual jumping, but because it gives you easier access to jumping heavy with a great sword. I guarantee you, 50% of all my attacks with that great sword were jumping heavies. 25% of them were crouching lights because it's a poke, and then you have, I think the last 25% were weapon arts.
Also, I will inform you now that in every other game, they fixed the co-op option where you can pop the item related to it whenever you want, instead of it having to be at a bonfire. Hell, I think even Demon Souls had that solved, because it was also a usable item.
Yeah. Well,
Is it-
for the most part, the way you became human was killing bosses, but there wasn't a use item to become human.
So
Very rarely,
you can
though.
so basically, they make later on, in order to become human, you can just pop a humanity wherever onto that.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever
Okay.
humanity equivalent you use on the spot.
Yeah, they change what the item is every game, but your humanity equivalent, you will pop it, and you don't. It doesn't stack like in this game. You just pop it, and then you're in human state.
Hell, Elden Ring actually finally separates the quote humanity item from the initiate co-op item, and the initiate co-op item is much more easy to get because you literally just pick flowers. That's it. Get on torrent, pick flowers. So it's they make co-op easier to access in exchange for making the humanity equivalent much more powerful.
That's fair. Got him.
Of course, the rats still drop the humanity equivalent because fuck it.
Devour.
What? Why rats are holding,
So
small
that should
shards
be-
of the Elden Ring? I don't know, but whatever.
Bonus!
Prudence!
Oh, is your mask mask of the child or mother on
That's the child.
Okay.
I just looked at a video cutting Cease Tail. Going for the tip, it actually works.
Yeah, aiming for the tip. Also, I'm not a sun. I forgot to change back from a dragon to a sun, bro. My bad.
Oh no, that might actually not be great because you might blend in a bit here.
It's fine.
I remember I was co-oping through the snow area in DS3, and I told my co-op buddy, hey, I want you to be a sun bro because White Phantom kind of blends into a snowstorm.
Oh, I got the command grab. Oh, damn, it's my weapon. Hold up, I gotta fix my equipment.
Yo, did you say fix? Yo, Bruce, you need me to fix your equipment?
Oh, wait, let's deal with this first.
Alright.
I somehow invade your game. Hey, you need someone to fix your equipment?
Just a random little
Unfortunately, I don't
blue
have-
dragon girl shows up.
I do have that character for both Bloodborne and S3.
So, okay.
Actually, I'll go full.
So, what do we need to actually be aiming for? On
Go for the tip of the tail.
tip of the tail.
Tip of his
Okay.
middle tail. Let
Yeah,
me
that way
grab it.
you're not hitting C. Basically, that way you can guarantee more hits on the tail and not
Actually, no.
C. So,
I need to put. I'm putting on Havel stuff because I need to make sure I don't petrify.
Ah, yeah. To have a fireball.
Yeah,
Right.
Havel sword and Havel father sword and Havel son spear. All right, so we have to break the crystal again every fight. So
so we have Havel the Son and Havel the Father, I guess.
We
Yes.
do not have
Alright.
the Holy Spirit on that.
all right, I'm distracting him. So
Alright, I'm getting it.
Yo, fuck your crystal shit.
Ah, well. There we go. Okay.
all right, so you hit the tail. I'll keep him facing forward. Look at me. Oh, that's a curse. Look at me. You got it a bit harder while he's looking at you. Me.
There we go.
There
Holy
it is.
great sword.
There it is.
There
You got the thing.
All right.
Now
just
smoke
kill
this
him.
bitch.
Welcome.
Lightning!
And Sabadool is called in backup for the United States title match. It's Brutus! Oh my god! What would Brutus's entrance theme be?
All I do is win.
Just Warrior of Light. Just O12 theme on blast.
Careful about crystals. Okay. How ironic that I'm not using the greatsword and yet I'm the one tanking.
No!
Kill! Okay.
Yeah, I can't attack anymore. Well, you still get the item, so now you can just kill him of your own volition.
Okay.
That's a shame. Oh well, let's have a look at that.
Okay.
Oh, good night, Roxas.
There is Moonlight Greatsword.
It is a sword, so it's going to be at the top of the list. There it is.
Moonlight Greatsword. This sword, one of the rare dragon weapons, came from the tale of Sif of Scale, the pale white dragon who betrayed his own. Sif is the grandfather of sorcery, and his sword is imbued with his magic, which shall be unleashed as a wave of moonlight.
Go ahead and put it on so we can look at it.
Yeah, you can wield it, you just can't actually take advantage of its properties.
So yeah, this is the Fromsoft sword. It is in pretty much every Fromsoft.
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
So you are able to
cool.
cast it, but you can't get any real damage output. So yeah, point your character up.
Yeah, point your camera up because it is... Camera does aim it. Like,
yeah.
just look forward. No,
yeah, just look
it's
more upward.
Yeah, look up.
Oh!
There we go. Yeah, projectiles in Souls games are based on where your camera is pointed. So, to quote a lot of CSGO players, look up, you dick!
My stream got a bit of a hiccup, so I had to refresh there.
But yeah,
I remember you guys saying that weapon basically is one of the end games of every single Souls-like game.
It always has an appearance, and it's almost always on a late-game boss. Or a DLC boss in Bloodborne's case.
I do know the one in Elden Ring is really fucking good.
Oh yeah, Elden Ring's Moonlight Greatsword might be the best it ever is, because they changed it from... No, they changed it from magic damage to frost damage, which in Elden Ring is fucking stupid. Because it does the following. One proc has a slight bleed effect of eating some of your health. It also is a dot, like poison. It also reduces your stamina regeneration. And makes you take more damage in general.
It's very good.
Also, it's instantly cleansed if you take fire damage, just to be set up for more frost damage. It's also a wedding ring, basically. You get it from proposing to a maiden.
When you are no longer maidenless.
Yes.
That is the goal.
Yeah, like, Elden Ring's gonna be way, way down the line. I don't know how we're gonna approach that when we get to that point. That might just be I stream, like, whenever I'm able to, kind of one onto that, just because of the pure size of that game.
Now, if you wanted for funsies, I could summon you into my game, and then we curb stomp them in my game. But I think you're fine to just murder the dragon now. But if you want a victory lap afterwards, in my game, I think room's not enough.
Maybe.
Suck it, see if I'm killing you twice. Oh yeah, they're all still dead. The clams are all still dead in my game too, so it actually is possible to just quickly summon you in.
Oh,
agreed! Greedy clams.
Alright. Back in we go.
I'm gonna go get some garlic bread.
Yep, it's gonna be a minute, so.
Those clams are tough. You wouldn't think so because they're clams, but they are sturdy. They got command grabs. They hit hard. They got a whole bunch of human skeletons inside them that actually you pull out and turn into purging stones. It's crazy.
I'm not saying this as an excuse, but also today, what is probably not helping is one of those I could not fall asleep last night onto it. Like, I woke up at 3 a.m. kind of deal. I was, like, able to half sleep afterwards, but not fully, so... This clearly the ideal conditions to be playing Dark Souls in, and playing onto that.
More people do it than don't, I presume.
Like, I don't know, I cannot, like, even when I'm not on a work schedule, I just can't stay up that late onto it. Like, the latest I can maybe go is 1 a.m., and that's very rare onto that.
Depends on the night before for me, honestly.
I am now armed with bread.
What kind of bread?
Not quite garlic bread. It's more of a... I actually don't know what kind of bread this is. It's very fluffy, though, which is good.
Oh, that's a nice bread.
It's got those fucking Yakuza 7 bread physics on it. That bread is so good, it's better than real bread.
False god.
It's like... That's what smart reuse of resources lets you do. It lets you make bread that looks so good it's downright pornographic.
That is what a lot of cinematographers eventually do with their careers. Hey, we need you to shoot food in an appealing way. Got it.
There's a reason why the term food porn exists.
Yep. Okay.
That really is just teleporting me back to my older playthroughs.
Just in pure strength
Big
builds
sword.
onto that.
Oh, the backup jumping heavy, backup jumping heavy, backup jumping heavy was like 70% of my end game of freaking Demon Souls.
Recently on Boolean Pet Stares at podcast, they had a VTuber on there that had been going through the Souls games, and they basically and she brings up that her chat kind of bullied her into being a guts build in every game. And it's just like, that's kind of a build Fromsoft kind of wants you to do.
It happens
like,
a lot.
Yeah, like, I think they like Berserk.
Miyazaki may enjoy the works of Mira.
Yep. I mean, hell, the Onion Knight are like, I'm pretty sure are modeled after one of the first enemies Guts fights in the Golden Age arc.
Yeah. And then, of course, Rickard of Vinheim is a reference to a blacksmith in Berserk.
And like, fucking Elden Ring, you might be fine!
Okay.
Yeah, you were rolling into their path, so you were actually making yourself take more curse damage.
Yeah, Elden Ring straight up has like 3 different Gutses. It's like you've got at least 2 Wolfmen and one guy who is kind of actually Guts if he had used an axe and if his beast within was a lion instead of a wolf. They're all cool, though.
Person two-hand wielding a big fuck you great sword. FromSoft likes that. You did it. See,
Congratulations,
the tail is the challenge. The actual fight not that hard.
You are now the United States champion. Congratulations. One more title belt to go before WrestleMania.
Soul of Albino, Steve.
Yeah, albino.
Albino, Steve of the Scales, fragment of the Lord Soul discovered at the Age of the Dawn of Fire. Steve allied with Lord Gwyn and turned upon the dragons, and for this he was awarded dukedom, embraced by royalty, and given a fragment of the Great Soul, although just to appease, it will satiate a Lord vessel.
See, you betray so good.
Hey, so well.
You a duke.
You do. Also, have castle. Oh, cool.
Excellent.
I'm gonna go crazy and experiment on shit.
An experiment on shit. Maybe go crazy. Hi.
Boy.
Okay, we are gonna pop some extra souls and get 2 level ups right now with the amount that we have going on right here.
Prunus is still standing outside the boss room if you want to go round 2 just to bully this poor
I'm good with
dragon.
going round 2 on that.
Because thankfully in this release, you actually do get to put down a summon sign in the zone that you finished. In prior games, or at least in the prior version, that you had to not have fought the boss yet. It made it a little difficult if you wanted to just A, help your friend, or B, wanted to practice a boss fight, or C, just wanted to get fast level ups.
Boom! Strength max!
Alright, you can literally wield any weapon. Which means we should get you a plus 10 hammer so that you can get Smo's hammer and just be able to show off that freaking menace.
Might be a thing to do between sessions.
Yeah, we can pick a weapon and have you homework that. We don't have his hammer yet.
What
Yeah, we
is
need
our
to-
highest strength weapon?
The heaviest strength weapon might be the... No, you already had the strength for the Dragon King Axe? Take a look at that. Yeah, that's 50. So that's one of the highest strength requirement weapons, and you can now two-wield that. Or two-hand that.
Dragon 2. You can now one-hand that.
Yeah, you can one-hand the club. Yep. You are Havel when he became a dad. Yeah, you ain't rolling with that thing.
Like, you might be able to do it if you throw on the fat ring, but even then, I wouldn't chance it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you
this
want
is
to commit
fine.
to it.
I just want to see if you take off. Oh?
You do have a roll.
Yeah. I think the thing that I keep running into, like with a lot of these other big strength weapons onto it that I don't like is with the Zweihander, I get, both a vertical and a horizontal slash onto that, which just gives me a lot of versatility onto that the other strength weapons I think just do not have on.
Most of those other hammers are hammers. Oh, they respawn. Oh yeah, because he sat down, though. Well, you don't need to be human to put down a summon sign, so... And honestly, 20 Essences is so overkill that we won't need that many. You cut that close?
Okay.
In the
What's
words of...
stone?
Where do I get
As the
more of
words-
these, by the way, in the...
It's infinite
they're
use.
infinite use.
Oh,
It's
okay.
infinite use.
In the words of the wise Sun Tzu, you're never minus if... You're only minus if you're a bitch.
From that day forward, anytime there's a bunch of animals in one place, it's called a zoo! Unless it's
Unless
a
it's a
farm!
Where are you?
It appears after losing his United States title to Submadula, Steve the Scaleless is now gunning for Brutus in the locker room.
Oh.
But what's this? It's the United States champion walking down the ramp!
Undertaker theme.
Although-
Bell.
No, for Subadula, I think we've agreed it's Benny Hill.
Oh. I can see a Phantom player, but because of the fog, their silhouette is way clearer. That was kind of cool.
Ha!
The sun mask is so
Here.
goofy looking. Now, I don't know where you're gonna spawn. Now, feel free to go for the tail if you want. I really don't care for this character. Frankly, I think we should just curb stomp Seath.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, you're right in his ass.
Oh.
Alright, I have to break it first. I forgot the step.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Gotta go grab the chair!
Get ready to start swinging. I got the briefcase! Murk him with it.
He's got the money in the back briefcase! Hit him with the chair! Roman Reigns is holding a chair! Oh no, Seth is on the ground! What's he doing? Oh god! Zapatula is just working him with the chair! Oh god, he keeps hitting him in the back!
Let's not get petrified.
Okay.
Oh god, what's Brutus doing? He's got seats! Oh no, he's coming over to the announce table! Just stay close.
Ow.
That's a lot of curse.
Okay.
Fuck you!
And Cease's attempt of revenge has failed!
Yay! That's the fun of co-op. Just freaking walk up on a boss and tell him, be afraid. Be very afraid. Alright, very productive day.
Woo! Then back to Firelink Shrine on it.
Yeah, let's head back to Firelink Shrine, and I think that'll be a good ending spot for our
I have
stream.
another level up.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Popping more pills. Popping more pills. Popping more pills.
Bill's here! Bill's here!
Let's get endurance up.
You're at a pretty good point with endurance, but it is not hurt to be a dump stab.
Yeah, just to have even more onto that.
Yeah. At this point, my build, I wouldn't say my build is finished because I could put more into my scaling damage for some of my weapons, but I'm just making sure that I don't die.
I think I just want like a little more, or maybe potential. Like, I think the big goal would be like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up.
All right, so Sieglin has despawned, so go see if Ingward has actually shown up. So he's going to be past Griggs here up the higher level. Ingward, you hermit, why won't you leave?
He's on
The water park is closed.
It only closes when I leave!
Ah, well.
Well, productive day onto that. Getting through.
So-
How is that side floating like that?
Don't worry about it.
That's a good question.
But so I believe next time are we heading into DLC at that point?
It's
You
your
can
choice.
choose. Next up is either we can enter the DLC and see a very much jump in quality, or we can rip the bandage off and just get hell out of the way.
Yeah, we have one. We have technically two, but actually one more zone of the base game before we hit the final area, and then you have the DLC.
Maybe the
I say we rip the. Kind of want to just rip the bandage off.
I think it would be better for your experience that you do the DLC last.
Okay.
Because
Alright.
just end on a high note.
Everybody,
Yeah.
get ready Sunday for pain onto that. Oh,
Alright! Time to find where time ran out!
okay, well, see you
It'll
guys.
be fine.
We'll see you guys
It'll be
tomorrow for
fine.
more Slay the Princess and Sunday for more Dark Souls. Oh God. See you then. Bye bye.
Bye.